Welcome back everybody. So this is gonna be a quick update video for you guys on stock market, and before we get started, please smash that like button, and 100 plus likes on this video would be greatly appreciated guys. And if you're new here, consider subscribing. Now if you want to get my daily trade ideas, swing trade ideas, live trading, and you want to support the channel, definitely check out their link down below in the description for Patreon. On Dow, it's up 0.12%, so kind of a flat day here on Dow Jones. And also Nasdaq going flat, down 0.12%. S&P going absolutely flat on the day. And then Russell going up only 0.31%. Market will be closed on Friday for Good Friday. And then we got PCE data coming out on Friday. And then we got Jay Powell speaking. So that is something to watch, guys. And here's 11 sectors that makes up S&P 500, and what do we got on top leading the way? And that is not good for inflation, guys. But who cares? Market does not care. Look at here on top. Who's leading? Energy, utilities, real estate, and then we got basic materials. Look at it here on bottom. Communication services down, and that is because of Meta. Technology also down. Consumer cyclical, consumer defensive, healthcare, and even week-to-date performance right here for last week. Who's leading? Utilities, energy, and basic materials. So definitely a risk off move here in the market, and energy leading the way. That means what? Things are going up. And guess what? All Jay Powell saying is everything is fine. Soft landing will be here. And, according to, the way he's measuring inflation, everything is fine. It's just coming down. It's just taking some time. And I'm telling you guys, something is blowing up inside. It's gonna be too late. By the time we find out what's actually blowing up inside, things are gonna get really ugly. But as of right now, yes, I can give it to you guys. Market is extremely bullish, even with this kind of move here in this market, led by energy and utilities and real estate. And you can see, riskier stuff right here. Communication services, technology are down on the day. And what we got here on stock market map, look at this, guys. Do you think this is good for inflation right here? Energy sector lighting up in the green. We got big rally on XOM and Chevron today. Both are going up almost 1%. Well, at least XOM going up over 1%. And then a couple more things here to note. Apple, a big name, trading below daily 200 SMA. Tesla also on a downtrend. Same thing like Apple, trading below daily 200 SMA. And then what do we got here in the market? We got S&P 500, we got Dow Jones, and definitely Nasdaq 100 hitting all-time highs, leaving Apple and Tesla behind. Just one stock. And pretty much this whole rally was led by Nvidia stock. Yes, they got some help from Microsoft and Amazon and Meta. But the rally was led by one big name, and that is Nvidia. And you can see again, this thing cannot go down. It was down yesterday, Wednesday, came back up on Thursday, and now flat on the day, but not red on the day. So this is not normal, guys. Then we got Microsoft going down 0.17%, Apple down 1%, Meta down 1.68%, Google flat, and then we got regional banks going up, with some bigger banks also right here, JPM, Bank of America, and Wells Fargo. And all these banks are up, and that is why IWM was going up today. So next week, yes, we gotta look at all the things, especially when energy leading. And then we will have new CPI coming out next month. And I'll be waiting on that to see how inflation coming down where energy actually going up. And let me know your thoughts on that, guys. On SPY ETF, it's absolutely flat on the day, and again we got a fresh new all-time high, 524.61, and then a tiny mini pullback just before closing, and closing at 523. And this candle here on top definitely not looking too hot for today. Now we do have PCE data coming out on Friday, and then also we got Jay Powell speaking, and on top of that, next month we will have new CPI data, and the way energy is going up, that is something to watch going into next month once we get that new CPI data. If inflation is actually coming down, or these are cooked up numbers, which I think those are pretty much all the time they're putting out cooked up numbers, and inflation is very high, especially food and energy, guys. Now here on SPY ETF, going into Monday's session, watch out. Now if there is a pullback, there will be strong support at 521, and below that 520 all the way down to this high right here, 517 to 518, and then we can talk about 515.73 rising 20-day moving average. That's going to be a strong support, and below that level there is going to be more downside, possibly down to 509 to 510, and then all the way down here at 506.11. So all these gaps are left behind, and market just going straight up. And I mean, this is crazy how things are going up. If you look at it from this bottom right here, where is the pullback? I mean, these are mini tiny pullbacks, and things are going straight up. Even with high inflation and the rates staying higher, market just going straight up, and without Apple and leaving Tesla behind below daily 200 SMA. Now also guys, on SPY ETF, as long as they can stay above 521 going into Monday's session, then watch out, we might see another fresh new all-time high, and that's gonna be around 525 to even 530, and there is a call wall right here at 530. So do not be surprised if this thing actually pushes and goes up to 530, and then we get a pullback all the way down to possibly 500 or even below. And here's my X account, and if you guys are on there, definitely give me a follow, and there is no subscription, nothing here on X. It's totally free for everyone, and you can always ask me a question right here on X if you have. Now, I'm not going to share a whole bunch of plays with you guys here in this video, just one from today, Thursday, and you can see Nvidia stock. So pre-market, I usually put out a watch list, and you can see this came out pre-market as a watch list, 893, 890 on Nvidia stock. This is where I'll be buying calls. And then when the market opened, 9:31 a.m., you can see in at everyone. And you can see also the timing right here, 9:30. And the calls went through the roof, guys. From 891 and some change, I believe, on Nvidia stock, low for the day, exploded up to 912. So this one was a fantastic trade. Now, not everyone got 600%, but some people got 300%, 250%, 200%. And anyone took this play, made massive money today here in this market. So Nvidia was a fantastic day trade, and I'm not even sharing all the plays here in this video. We actually had more DKNG, we actually had Tesla, and then Apple and IWM. Apple did not work out. Now, all these trade ideas are available on Patreon, and especially I'm talking about serious people, guys. People that are serious about trading and they want to learn and they want to support my channel. Definitely check out their link down below in the description for Patreon. On Triple Q, it's down 0.18%, and look at this move on Triple Q for last 3 days. On Wednesday, getting down to 20-day moving average right here, close to 441, went back up, and today 445.64 high for the day, and now trading at 444 at the closing. So next week, guys, a strong support will be down here at 441 to 440. Below that, watch out for a dump off down to 434 to 432. As long as Triple Q can stay above, I would say 440, that is still bullish for more upside, and possibly this thing can actually break and hold 445, 5-day moving average right here. Then you're going to see a move back up to the upside. Again, you're going to see possibly another fresh new all-time high, and that's gonna be 450 plus on Triple Q. I mean, we got really close to 450 already once, and this thing can make it back up again. So watch out, 445 breaks, then the next stop 450, and below watch out for the support 441 to 440, and below 440 you're going to see more dump off all the way down to 434, 432, and possibly at some point down to this gap 425.70. So Dow Jones also staying flat on the day and pretty much hitting another fresh new all-time high, but just for a few pennies, it did not actually hit a new all-time high, touching upper Bollinger Band and then pulling back. So there is going to be strong resistance right here, and this could be a double top, but no confirmation until this thing breaks below this low down here, 392.43. So here on Dow Jones, next resistance to the upside will be at 400, and we do have strong support down here, 5-day moving average 395, and then this gap 394.27, and below that watch out for 391 20-day moving average, and then 388 all the way down to 384. On IWM, it's up 0.31% and it was getting far too overextended to the upside. Yes, we took out this high today and got up to a new high, 211.88, but it was getting far too overextended, trading above upper Bollinger Band, and this candle here on top definitely not looking too hot. And you can see, we got up to almost 212 and then closing pretty much at the low of the day, not even closing this gap at 209.71. So here on IWM, guys, watch, there will be strong support around this gap, 209 to 210, and below that you could see a dump off down to 207, and then we have strong support at 205, rising 20-day moving average, and then we can talk about more downside on IWM. As long as IWM can stay above right here 209 to 210, you're going to see continuation back up to 212 and then possibly even 215. So the dollar going green on the day is 0.19%, and if you look at this market, guys, it does not make sense anymore, because usually when dollar goes up, S&P 500 pulling back. When S&P 500 going up, dollar pulling back. But look at this, guys. Dollar going up, S&P 500 going up and hitting a fresh new all-time high. It does not make any more sense. So here on dollar, next week, we definitely got this big breakout, and I did call this before with this big bullish engulfing candle, and now we're getting follow through and also a breakout above 104.48. So that's going to be a strong support to watch next week on dollar. Now, if this thing continues to move up even higher, then watch out for a move all the way up to 105 and then 106. Below 104.48, yes, we could see some downside on dollar all the way back down to 103.58. On VIX, it's up 1.80% and barely surviving and staying above 13 bucks right here. So VIX here, guys, the path is clear. Like I said before, I'm not even looking at this thing every day because there is no breakout. Until this thing breaks out above 15, you're not going to see any significant pullback here in this market. And also, watch out for the support down here, 13, and below that, this thing can come down all the way down to 12.33 and can hit lower Bollinger Band on this daily chart, and that's going to be more fuel for this market. So watch out here on VIX. As long as 13 can hold right here, anytime we could see a spike back up like this one here, back up to 15, and once we get that breakout over 15, that's going to be the real breakout for a move all the way up to $18 to $20 on VIX and possibly even higher. So the 10-year going up 0.24%, and now it's trading below 5-day moving average, which is sitting at 42.21. So that needs to break right here, 42.21 next week. And if that happens here on 10-year, then you're going to see continuation to the upside and possibly a breakout right here at 43.70. Now what we got here, guys? Low, high, higher low, higher high. You got a higher low here, but no higher highs. Again, we got a higher low, so we need this high to be taken out right here, and that is around 43.70. If that's out, that is going to be a big breakout on 10-year for a move all the way up to this gap, possibly right here, just under 48. So watch out. TNX also coiling up here, and we do have this mini channel like we did before right here, and now this thing needs that breakout over 5-day moving average 42.21, and that should take TNX all the way up to 43.70, and above that a clear breakout for more upside. And that's all I have for you guys in this video. Enjoy your 3-day weekend, and I'll definitely keep you guys updated next week.